I'm sitting here today with Jessica Engs, a senior at Syracuse University. How are you doing today, Jess?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. For this interview, I'd like to mainly talk about the Kardashians and whether you believe they are setting a positive or negative example for young women today. Would you say that you're a fan of the Kardashians?
I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but they're definitely relevant in my life just because they're everywhere. They're like all over magazines, over TV. They have their own show, so not a fan, but definitely aware of who they are.
Okay, so you are familiar with the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Yes, I am. I don't have a lot of friends that watch it, but I don't watch it on a normal basis.
Would you say the Kardashians are widely known celebrities?
Yeah, definitely. They have their own show. Like I said, that's been going on for a really long time. Also, they're all over media. They're in the news. When Kim Kardashian got robbed, that was literally the most important news in the world at the time. So they're definitely very important in our lives.
Do you think the Kardashians have a lot of influence on the public and more specifically young women? And if so, how so?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Do you think the Kardashians have a lot of influence on the public and more specifically young women?
Yes, I think they have a lot of influence on the public, just because they're like all over. We see them everywhere, and definitely on young women because young women constantly are looking at magazines, media, social media specifically, and they're such big influencers on social media that young women constantly are seeing them and are seeing the images they put up, the kinds of things they say, and yeah, I think they definitely influence young women.
Wow. I can just cut that out. Based on what you know, why are the Kardashians so famous from your perspective?
Why are they so famous? Honestly, I think they're just kind of the kind of people that became famous from having a lot of money. Like, initially Rob Kardashian, who was what's her last name? Kris Jenner. Yeah. Kris Jenner's former husband. He was a really big lawyer, and he was on the O.J. Simpson case. So I feel like a lot of people don't think of them as famous because of him. They're just famous because of money, but it's his money that they became famous from. So yeah. Is that the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going off of the previous question, what do you think makes them so popular among the public?
I think just their image is very different than like a lot of celebrities. And also they have that whole like family dynamic where all of them are famous. There's not a lot of families that are like, however many of them, 8 of them are famous, and all of their spouses are famous, all of their children are now. Everyone loves their style. Their style is really unique, and I think a lot of people are influenced by that. And yeah, I think that's why they're popular.
What would you say? Would you say the Kardashians are trendsetters?
Yeah, definitely. Like their clothes, I was just saying, they're always coming out with like new, like really cool clothes. Yeah, like even though I don't love them, I think their clothing is really great and like flattering, and they know exactly what to wear, and they have the coolest stuff, all because it's like super expensive clothes. So, and they have stylists and everything.
They have like the resources to be able to do stuff.
Exactly. So yeah, they're definitely trendsetters.
Do you think the Kardashians influence social norms and portray to the public what beauty is or what young women should look like if they want to be considered beautiful?
Yeah, I think they show like one side of beauty. I mean, personally, I think beauty. Actually, okay. First, let me talk about them. So I think their like idea of beauty is like being curvy and like having big lips and like so much makeup. So like being glamorous. Very glamorous and being really like done up. But personally, what I think beauty is like natural beauty. I really am against like physically altering any part of your body. So like breast implants, lip injections, Botox, anything like that, I really don't like, because you're changing the way you look, and that's not the way you started out. So why would you change the way you look? You're becoming someone different. And all of them have like lip implants, breast implants. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure they have like do Botox and stuff, like at the least.
Do you think that impacts like how women think that they should look, especially young women, in a sense?
Yeah, I mean, so they do this whole like curvy thing. They say like, oh, like embrace your curves, like it's great. But the thing about that is that their curves like are perfect, and they're small curves. Like it's not really, they're not stick thin. Yeah, they have like a big butt and like boobs and stuff, but it's not like what a normal curvy person looks like. Yeah. So.
Would you say the Kardashians are someone that you look up to?
That's hard because I've been kind of like negative towards them. I don't necessarily look up to them, but I do like some of the things they come out with, like Kylie's lip kit. I was like very anti Kylie lip kit, and then I tried it and I really liked how it looked, this one specific color. So I don't look up to them, but they're like constantly in our lives, so I feel like they're always like gonna be there no matter what.
Do you think the Kardashians are role models, if not for you, then for other young women?
Definitely. Like I see so many people everywhere in the world like trying to like
imitate
their trying to imitate their look. Exactly. So I think people definitely try to like look how they look, but then I don't like that again, because like you have to be your own person, and trying to copy someone's look is like, I don't know how I feel about that, but people definitely look up to them.
Do you believe that their bodies are natural and that they have had little to no surgery? This is a topic that constantly surrounds the Kardashians.
No, I don't think they're like their natural selves. I think they've definitely had surgery. I wish I like did more research on this before I talked to you about this, but I'm pretty sure there's like sources out there that say they've like had Botox and lip injections and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely think they physically alter their bodies.
Do you think the Kardashians set a positive or negative example for young women today?
I think they set a negative example just because of all like how much importance they place on the physical part of like feeling good about yourself. They're always have so much makeup on. They always look amazing. Their bodies are perfect. So I don't think it's a realistic image of what we should be showing young girls who aren't going to be like perfect like that.
Is there any like what negative examples do you think the Kardashians are teaching young women today?
Negative examples?
You kind of talked about, you emphasized that a little bit in your last answer, just talking about how they like focus on more physical qualities than like other types of qualities.
Right. And also, yeah, definitely that. And also like placing importance on the kind of like clothes they wear. Like everything they wear is so expensive. Like, and that's not realistic again. Like they're always posting pictures of their fancy jewelry that costs millions of dollars. And like it's such an unrealistic lifestyle for the majority of the world, that it's just not, I don't know, it's just not a good example to be setting to like young women especially.
Thank you so much for interviewing with me today. I thought your input was very helpful for the assignment that I have for this class.